throw that kickstand down, pop a cold one, and sit back and relax. It's time for the John and Heather Show, featuring John and Heather Cotto, Florida's favorite biker couple, documenting the biker lifestyle and bringing you the latest in events and interviews from the biker world. And now, here's John and Heather.
Hey, it's the
John and
Heather Show coming to you, and guess what? Yeah, even you. I see you hiding behind that curtain. Why are you in the curtains? What are you doing back there?
In the closet.
You peeping Tom? Anyways, good evening, everybody. Happy Tuesday to you all. Taco Tuesday.
She's full of energy. She just got out of the hospital, so she is completely
Yeah,
full of
man. I broke free,
they
baby.
had you in a little room all by yourself. Well, big room, actually.
They had me in a nice big room, and guess what? The number to my room was, everybody.
Playing a joke on you.
The hospital had a sense of humor because my room number was 420, baby.
Yep, 420. I couldn't believe it. When I walked into the room and they said my wife's in room 420, I'm like, that's.
I swear, when they were
it was
wheeling
just a
me
sense
in,
of humor.
it's sense of humor, okay? When they told me I was going into room 420 and they were wheeling me in on the gurney, I swear I was expecting to see Snoop Doggy Dogg and Willie in my room waiting for me. Snoop, if you're out there, and Willie, if you're out there, come on down.
Way.
I missed you guys. I'd love to have one. Come on. I'm going to the hospital Friday.
Yep.
Come meet me, Blake Hospital.
Yes, come Blake. It's Blake in where is it?
Bradenton.
All I know is it's 121 miles south.
Yeah, it's kind of far. Actually, it's very far. It's 2.5 hours. Excuse me, 2.5 hours away.
Yes, and it's a long drive, and we have to get there. Hopefully, we're not going to be the first case. We told them that we want a case towards the afternoon, so we have to leave at 3 in the morning to get there by 5.
Yeah, because it could be. We would be there. Oh my God, we would have to leave here at 3 in the morning.
2:30, 3 o'clock. We'd have to leave here in the morning.
We would have to leave here at 3 in the morning.
No, I don't work. It'd be that morning. Yeah, I worked the night before, so that would stink.
That would really suck.
That really would. So how's everybody doing out there? We've had a pretty interesting week. Heather had to spend the entire weekend in the hospital away from me. So
it sucked, guys. You
I had
know
to sleep
what?
alone, and neither one of us can sleep well when we're not sleeping together with each other.
No.
It's the weirdest thing. We really, really can't. Your glasses are crooked. It's cute.
There, is that better?
A little bit.
Okay. I'm so happy to be out, man. I broke free like a bird.
So over the weekend, she had to spend it in the hospital. And one thing she did do was on Saturday, I went out riding with everybody.
Yeah, John did. I told him to go out riding. He was going to come and spend the day with me at the hospital. Who in their right mind wants to spend a day in the hospital?
Me.
No way, man. No way. I don't care. I mean, they have great food. Don't get me wrong. Citrus Memorial Hospital, shout out to you all. Yeah. Citrus Memorial Hospital, thank you for taking such great care of me. I appreciate it. To all the nurses and doctors that took care of me at Citrus Memorial Hospital, thank you. Deuces, man, deuces. Thank you for taking such great care of me. And to the food workers in the food service department.
Yeah, they did a good job.
Oh my God. Especially to you, young man, who came in my room this morning wearing that cologne. I told you it was about a 6-foot tall African-American guy, had really nice braids. You came in and you had your hairnet on and you smelled
from the kitchen.
Wonderful.
From the kitchen, right?
From the kitchen.
I know who you're talking about.
He came in, you know who it is?
I don't know his name. I know who you're talking about.
He came in this morning bringing my food.
What was he wearing? What cologne was it?
Oh my God. Yves Saint Laurent. Why? Oh,
I don't even understand what she said.
Why? It smelled so good.
Yves Saint Laurent.
Yeah.
Is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah.
Okay. I never even heard of it. I really haven't.
Oh, It smelled divine. I had to tell him. And he was so nice. And he came in my room in the morning with a smile on his face, as did everyone else, as did all of the nurses.
Well, also kind of helps that I work there and I know everybody. And everybody likes me. So you're always a great patient. So nobody really says anything.
That is true. I try very hard to be a good patient.
I'll tell you right now.
And not bitch, not complain. Everybody makes mistakes. If you take a while to get my meds, hey, it happens. You know, that's life.
Yeah, but she's one of the few people that think that way. Not everybody thinks that way. They get the I want, I need, and give me.
Give me.
I'll tell you right now, anytime
everybody
you go anywhere,
thinks
a
they're
little
entitled.
bit of a please and a thank you goes a long way.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah, it does. I'm just looking to see if our guests are on yet.
Hey,
We've got some great guests, guys.
Yep.
Hold on. No, not yet. Let me tell you about our guests this evening, okay? This is really cool. Listen to this. I came across this page and it was very interesting to me. And I met this man. His name is Fonzie and his friend Garrett. And they have this amazing group. They're in Northern Ireland.
Yes, Hardtails and Roadtails.
Yes, Hardtails and Roadtails. And they're in Northern Ireland. And they are going to be gracious enough to hopefully, if everything goes okay with Wi-Fi and everything, and they're able to sign in and follow and get to us, they're going to be our guests this evening.
Now we'll play a lot of their videos.
Yeah, I have a lot of their videos.
Pictures of these guys and everything else.
And I have their pictures.
And you got a bunch of my videos on it.
Yeah, and we're so excited. We're going to have them join us this evening in a little while. But before that, we wanted to talk to you about what was going on in our life and what was going on everywhere else. So first, we're going to show you some video that we have. I'm going to show you the video, and then we'll go from there, and we'll see what a wonderful night we're going to have with you guys. Okay? So let's rock this place. All right. Let me get this down a little bit.
Trying to find it. It's right here.
No, I found it. I just got to scroll. I got to scroll, baby. Roll and scroll, baby.
Get on, baby. Where's the sound? I think the sound is on there. Okay.
I don't know why there's no sound.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. But you can watch the video anyway. We'll narrate it.
Yeah.
This was at right after the Legends ride at the Motorcycles. It's art exhibit there at the Buffalo Chip. There's a couple of women with their dogs. They had some beautiful bikes, and there's Woody there, one of the bike builders. This guy's from the Hamsters. It's been a while. So all the motorcycles there were like awesome.
Motorcycles as art was really cool. They had the events there with the fabricators, and that was a lot of fun.
That's the water presented to Woody.
That's where we met Lily.
Yes.
Yeah. Man, it was really neat. We had a good time. All right. Don't know why that didn't have music. Hopefully the other ones will have music.
And bring it over.
Let's see. It doesn't go over.
Okay. Click it.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Let's see how this goes.
All right. So
got a new button that he just told me to click on.
Just found a new button. All right. So let's play another video for them.
Let's see if we've got music on this one. Hopefully we do. Nope. Wrong video.
So at the end.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, this is the same way we played before.
There we go. Alrighty, there you go. That was Sturgis, guys. Buffalo chip at its finest.
Yeah, that was.
God, I missed the buffalo
that
chip.
ended off with Angel. That was at the Crossroads, right behind the Big Engine Bar for the Rat's Hole Bike Show. That was awesome. It was just some of the bikes there were just world class motorcycles.
I missed the buffalo chip.
There's really no way of describing it besides world class motorcycles at that event. I mean, just awesome stuff.
Yeah, you know, we met a lot of people there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, you guys got to go because it's a lot of fun, number one. Number two, we met a lot of people that were like-minded people.
Oh, yeah. That's the best thing about that place.
I met friends and people that just thought the same way that I did. And you know what? That's hard to find.
Especially people that think like us.
Oh my Lord. But no, really, seriously, it is a ton of fun. And they party all day, all night. And I mean all day and all night. You wake up in the morning.
Midnight to 4 in the morning.
Yeah. Like I would get up in the morning because John would sleep in. And I would get up in the morning, walk the dogs, and as I'd be walking the dogs, there'd be people out just partying from the night before around the campfire, having fun, talking, shooting the shit.
That's the way to do it. That's freedom. It's being able to go somewhere and just being able to enjoy yourself, be yourself, start a campfire, hang out with like-minded people, and just be with friends.
Yeah, and you know what? Fonzie and Garrett, according to what they like to do when they travel, they do a lot of that. They just pitch a tent.
That's true.
Alongside of the road.
Let's play that other video, baby.
All right, which one was it? Let's see.
Down,
baby, down.
I passed it.
Down.
Right there.
Right there, baby.
Now that was over at Thunderdome. That was the
talk about Thunderdome.
Thunderdome is like a big freestanding building right outside the Buffalo Chip, and literally they have events there like you wouldn't believe. They'd have the motorcycle trick show guys.
It's a great
on the
big
Harleys.
building. It's like
huge.
A big,
They got a stage on the inside. They got a center stage, and what my friend did from Ride Appalachia,
Jay
Fry Daddy from Ride Appalachia, went ahead and put up a bike show there that was awesome. I mean, again, all world-class motorcycles. A lot of guys from the Rat Hole show showed up with 12, 13 bikes. I mean, I couldn't believe how many motorcycles these guys just brought with them. It was incredible.
Yeah, and it was a good time by all. I mean, we really had fun. There was some extra things going on, and it was just a good time. And the first year when we went to Sturgis, I did donuts at the
They did it with that Thunderdome. You're doing donuts on your Can-Am.
Yeah.
You're almost able to do it. You're back when you got the bike up on
I did wheels, donuts. I did do them.
You did.
And I had a good time. It was a lot of fun. I remember. And when I got to do them on my Can-Am, you were a little bit like, oh my goodness, I can't believe you did that.
Yes.
and I
Hey, it's the John.
Whoopsie.
Sorry about that, guys. So, she was able to do it, but I'll tell you right now, it's one of those places where literally when everybody clears out, if you want to start doing donuts, go ahead and do it. You can do it in the parking lot. Nobody's going to care. You run out of gas, you can ride right over to the gas stations in the same parking lot. And then I got guys over there repairing tires and selling tires.
Yeah.
I can put them right on. So if you burn the tire off the rim, you can actually go ahead and be with it.
You know what else we got going on? We got a lot of other stuff going on. We got Biketoberfest coming up, guys.
Yes, we do. The Biketoberfest at the Cackleberry Campgrounds, 560 Boca Farms Road. You got to go there. It's like 9 or 10 miles behind.
Why are you talking so fast?
I don't know.
560
I didn't think I was. I'm sorry about that. Oh, wow. I don't even know why, but I'm sorry. I was just excited. I like Biketoberfest. It's always a fun time for me.
Yeah, because you know what? You get to shoot a lot of pictures.
Yeah, I do. I get a lot of people. I mean, hundreds of thousands of people come through that place. I mean, it's just incredible. I mean, the venue,
and then
the talent,
everywhere we go,
yes,
because
it's all inclusive.
Yeah, and everywhere in Daytona for Biketoberfest, there's lots of things going on. Like at the Broken Spoke, they usually have the Perowitz show there.
Yep. And I got all that. You want to play a little bit of a show?
No, I didn't. I wanted to wait a minute and chat with you.
Oh, okay.
If I wanted to play a video, I would have.
Okay.
Wow!
Oh my God, yes. First I'm talking to
wow.
Then you're going to hit me with your hands. Well, not hit me with your hands, but claw me like a cat. No, but I'm telling you, that's one of going to going to Daytona by itself is just like that. There you go. There's Mike. Going to Biketoberfest itself is like a mini Daytona Beach. I mean, they open up all of Daytona Beach, so everything down the Strip, down A1A, and everything is all up and running. It's just for 4 days instead of for a solid week.
Yeah, and you know what my favorite. I mean, I love going to all of the rallies and everything, but my favorite experience is riding the mountain. And the freedom, not just riding the mountains, but it's the freedom of riding the mountains, just riding through the mountains, feeling that cold air and the sun beating down on me.
It's also the sights too.
And I'm not done.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretending I'm riding. I haven't ridden for 2 months, so let me ride right now, baby.
Okay.
Let me ride.
Okay.
Anyways, so I'm riding and I'm feeling that air on me, and I can see all of the beauty around me. The mountains, it's beautiful. The springs and the waterfalls and the other things as they go down the mountain. It's just gorgeous.
Sometimes when you're actually going down the mountain, it's almost distracting because of how beautiful it is.
Especially when you're going down and it's going round.
We rode Spearfish. We went through there, and I'm telling you, it was just gorgeous. Now, when we were up in the Black Hills, that was awesome too, because Spearfish runs through that and through into the Black Hills. And it's just, I mean, Mother Nature. It's like a postcard around every turn. It's the only way of really explaining it.
Yeah, and it's gorgeous. And like my experience when we got to go to Custer State Park, that was just incredible. I mean, who gets to go and ride their motorcycle right next to Buffalo? Right next to the Buffalo. I mean, these were like 3,000 pound
jobbies. These are no little guys. And I mean, literally, you pull up right there, you just park your bike and just kind of make sure there's not a stampede, because there's buffalo, but they're used to seeing people. You just can't feed them. You can't go up to them. You can't feed them. You don't want to go and really.
You don't want to make fast movements around them.
Like having a 3,000 pound bull next to you.
Exactly. That's
like
what
it is.
3,000
pound fuzzy bull.
Yeah.
Because they're fuzzy, and it's a big fuzzy
bull. Cow.
And they make
That's what they call
sound.
them, the fuzzy cow.
They have a different sound to them too. When the cows, they make that mooing sound. These are like a deep, like guttural.
Yeah, they growl.
Yes, they do.
They do. They growl, and it's kind of wild. But I mean, I never had anything like that, experience like that.
Well, that's why you want to go to Custer State Park. I mean, when you go to a place like that, it's because you've never been before and you want to experience it. It's like going to the Badlands and riding up and down the Badlands. And if
my God, the Badlands were wow.
If anybody hears that beep in the background, not the
yeah. Tell them about the beep. Oh,
Heather was
God.
brushing. Heather was brushing Vixen
The dog.
over here.
I was brushing Vixen, the
She was
baby
brushing
girl.
Vixen. Sorry, I'm getting off the subject, but it's funny. So she's over there brushing little Vixen. Her dress gave her a mat on her belly, and she was brushing that out. And when she did it, she somehow with her elbow, leg, whatever,
It's
she
always
touched
something.
her external hard drive. And next thing you know, the external hard drive starts going beep,
Beep.
and it's not stopping. I threw a towel over it temporarily. Hopefully it won't get hot because I'm trying to muffle out the sound. But the computer's going to be screaming at me the entire time.
And you know what? Why not? Because if this computer's not screaming at him, I might as well be, right?
No, don't scream at me. I
I'm
don't want
just
you screaming
kidding.
at me.
I don't scream. We know that. I don't like to scream. I don't like to raise my voice.
Nope.
We don't like to fight.
Nope.
We like to talk.
No, I don't like fighting.
No.
You know,
That's
we don't
not
like
what we do.
don't like fighting, and just like someone really, just like Charlie Kirk, it's like he didn't fight anybody. He just wanted to have dialogue.
Yeah.
It's the same
That's-
way. We
that's
don't
just-
fight. We just have a dialogue.
And
It's as simple
that's
as
what
that.
it's important. And this world needs to get back to that. I mean,
Being able
times
to
have
talk to each other.
changed. People don't talk to each other.
Mhm.
Everybody's too pissed off,
Yeah, and mad at each other.
and it's a rat
They're
race.
mad at each other, or they get so mad at somebody they don't even want to talk to them, or they don't want to invite them somewhere. I have a lot of friends of mine that that are Democrats. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
mention their
people
names.
don't.
Not gonna mention their names. They're not Trump supporting. They did not vote for them, but they're still good people. I
Yeah.
might disagree with them on politics, but I still ride with these guys. And
Yeah, exactly. We do. We have
Mhm.
friends that don't necessarily think like we do.
Yeah.
Because you know what? The world is a great big place,
That's
and not
true.
everybody thinks like me.
No, it's the truth, because it's competing ideas for the same goal. The goal is to have fun. The goal is to make everybody happy. You need competing ideas to be able to hash them out and talk with one another to be able to receive different viewpoints. That's what you're doing.
Exactly.
That's kind of how I think about it, and I really agreed with how he did everything. It was a shame what happened, but there's a lot going on since then. I mean, I don't normally talk about stuff like that, but that kind of hit me because I loved watching that guy, man. Because I used to love him when these arrogant kids would come up to him and start, slandering
and debate. He's such a great
him.
debater.
Oh, yeah. And he's not college educated either. That is
Isn't
all
it
self-taught.
something?
He is self-taught. He's just that good. Some people are born so smart, Going to college, they could just read the books and absorb all the information, not even need to go to school.
Yeah.
There's some brilliant people out there that are like that.
Oh, look, we got Michael Crossman. Hi, Michael Crossman. He said it was okay, John, about Biketoberfest. Biketoberfest is his favorite also. Michael, are you coming down for Biketoberfest and going to Camp Easy Ride with Marcus Sir? Because Camp Easy Ride
Look at
is
Andy.
yeah, I know. We'll see that in a minute. Camp Easy Ride is definitely the place to go
Yes.
if you're looking for a place to camp.
If you want to be able to camp and not being able to have to spend all the expenses of a hotel and a bus and everything, and you don't mind camping, this is actually the way to do it. It's a Camp Easy Ride. It's Marcus, sir. It's Marcus, and it's a CER Camp Easy Ride.
Yeah. And we also have Biketoberfest, but we'll talk about that in a minute because I got something interesting here. Look at this.
Andy House, I got fired on Thursday for asking for a moment of silence for Charlie Kirk.
No, you didn't.
You
Get
need to
out,
turn
Andy.
you need to turn that place into those guys that keep on calling out all
Oh
those
my
videos
God.
of the people just like preaching his demise.
Do you
Everyone
hear
say
that,
the word,
everybody? Look
know.
at this.
That's ridiculous. They did that in Congress. Literally, they did that in Congress. In the Senate, they stood up. The Speaker
I'm
of the House.
so sorry,
the
Andy.
Speaker of the House stood up and basically
So
said, "Let's have a
sorry.
moment of silence." And then all the Democrats started just bitching and moaning about it. I couldn't
And we're
believe
not
it.
political, guys.
No, we're not.
We are not political. We don't normally talk politics.
Yeah, but this just
But-
kind of hit me.
This just hit us because
No.
Andy is a good friend of ours.
Yeah,
And I'm so sorry, Andy.
was it? I tried, but not hard enough, I guess.
Oh,
No, stop it, Andy. That's ridiculous because you're going to get haters out there. If somebody's firing
Yeah.
you for a difference of opinion, then you don't need to be working at that place. You really
True,
don't. You really
true.
don't. You can put them on blast for what they did because that's, part of the American way. That's your First Amendment right. But I'm telling you right now, wow. Because like I said, when Speaker Johnson tried to get a moment of silence in the Senate, actually half the Senate, what half they are, actually started getting mad and yelling and everything else, which I think is just totally ridiculous.
yeah, exactly. And let me take one of these off because I want to make sure that we have room.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
For our guests
for the green room
when they show up.
Okay.
Hopefully they will.
Yes.
Remember, I told you our guests are trying to call in from Ireland. So there's a huge time difference.
Yeah, because it's going to be 2:00 in the morning. So
hopefully they can make it.
We're trying for it. So what did Andy saying this? On a happy note, he's available for hire. But I'm telling you right now, you did not need to be working for that place. If that's how they treated you when you asked for a moment of silence for somebody that passed away.
Anyone hiring? Well, what do you do, Andy? Tell them what you do. You might as well advertise. We've gone this far.
You might as well.
Let us know what you do.
Yes.
Put that number up there, Andy.
Yeah. Besides putting an awesome stereo on his bike, because Andy has probably one of the loudest stereo systems.
Oh my God, does he ever? By the way, Andy, where's my new tape? My new download.
Oh.
Yeah, man, I need that awesome music, Andy.
Send you a file.
Playlist.
Send you a file.
That's it, a file. There we go.
We're showing our age when you're telling somebody to cut you an audio tape. Don't you remember when you were a kid, you'd have that big old freaking boombox stereo system? Master of all, here we go. This is what he said. That's what he says here.
Let's see.
Master of all trades, mostly professional sales, but I'm very technical and mechanically inclined. There you go.
And he's a good person.
He sent us a link. All right, Andy.
Oh, look who's on. Our friend, our dear good friend, Sin Bates. Oh my God, I love you, Sin. Yeah.
I'm glad to see
Open up the chat lines, everybody.
Glad to see that you're doing
We're
well
waiting for our guests
show.
to come on. But we have these wonderful guests chatting with us right now. Sin, it is such a pleasure to hear from you.
That's a blast from the past. We haven't heard from Sin in a while. We're glad that you're tuning on to the show. We really are.
Yeah, and let's tell everybody a little bit about Sin. We've known Sin forever. Sin used to throw the best house parties.
Oh, my God. I mean, one time we went to a pig roast at her house. Remember that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. She opened up her spare bedroom for us, and we went and spent the night at her house, and she had a pig roast. And it wasn't just a pig roast. This was like 2 pigs. Another place had the baked potatoes, the corn, and everything else. And she had the pit in the backyard. Oh my God.
Yeah, it was incredible.
She fed like 20 people, and that still had tons and tons and tons of leftovers.
And we spent the night in her house. Yeah, booze was all over the place, man. That was so much fun.
Too. You know.
Oh, miss you both. Oh, baby, we miss you. Yes, and you know what? Since you got in touch with us, and I'm going for more surgery next week.
Fridays when we
take
her in.
As soon as I get done with all this, we got to come and visit you.
Mm-hmm. Yes, we do. You got to send us your address. DM us your address where you're at right now so we can come and see you. So what you want to do there, baby?
Hold on. Keep talking.
Okay. Well, I'm just happy that she's doing okay, and like I said, her parties were epic. So she would have parties.
Send through some major parties.
Yeah, we even had her on a few nights for a night of sin.
A night of sin, yep.
Yeah, we even had her on a show when we first started doing this for what we call the night of sin. We were just talking, let Sin just be herself.
Yep. Garrett and Fonzie, if you guys are listening and you're ready, please join us.
Yes. All right, dude.
Let me send you all
another message?
A message.
So what Heather is doing right now is actually, I'm talking into
the link is not getting us in.
The link's not getting us in.
Oh, wonder why. Let's try again.
Okay, what we're going to do is I'm going to sit here and I'm going to babble while Heather works on the computer, because on my end, I'm literally looking at a blank screen. But, I'm going to be able to tell you, what's going on. So anyway, we're trying to get these 2 guys on from Ireland.
Hold on, guys. I'm trying to get this working.
We're having a hard time with every now and then. When you
Things don't go working on a live studio.
Show. So when you have a live show and things don't go as planned, sometimes you have to do a carte blanche thing. Send out, we've had to copy in the middle of the show, had to copy links and send them to our fans, to our guests to have it, because for some reason things will glitch. You try to go on and then boom, There you go. That should work for him.
Hopefully it
Hopefully
will.
that'll work. So we're going to try it one more time. Our guys from Ireland are desperately trying to get onto the show. So we're trying out here.
Let me send one to you, Garrett.
Mm-hmm.
Keep talking, baby.
Okay. So anyway, what's going on coming up here? Heather's going to have to go in for surgery on Friday. We're going to talk to her.
Yeah.
Heather's going to have to go in for surgery on Friday because she has that stupid bug bite that's been on her butt forever. And the infection now went to her bone.
Unfortunately, the osteomyelitis has spread.
Her arm over here.
Yeah, check out my new apparatus, guys. I came home with a new fashion accessory.
Called a pick line. That's because I actually got antibiotics sitting out in the kitchen right now.
All right, guys, I just resent it to you. Try signing in now and see if that works.
Yep, we'll see how that works with them. You want to play something in the interim until they can log on?
Well, no, I wanted to talk to Sin some more.
Okay, what's that? Yeah, it comes to, what did she say? It comes to, I'm sick, but I love you both to death. Oh, yeah, I know. Sin's had a few health issues, so, you know.
Honey, I understand.
Yeah,
believe me, I've gone through it. Look what else I have, Sin.
Yeah.
You want to see my other fashion
so
accessory?
We gotta take her down south for surgery. Where's your fashion accessory?
I got another fashion accessory, Sin.
This one is called Fred.
This is called Fred.
Fred the wound vac. It's attached directly to her butt.
Let me show you what Fred looks like. Fred is with me 24/7, unfortunately. Take Fred out, baby.
No, that's okay.
Yeah,
it's
take
too much
Fred
of a
out.
pain in the butt,
Just
baby.
a little bit.
All right. Take it out.
That's what Fred looks like.
It's a computer suction device that goes around to her butt and keeps the wound bed
Hold on.
active.
Now, help me put it back
Okay.
in.
Keeps the wound bed oxygenated, brings blood vessels to the surface, things like that.
And it has a tube.
Yep.
See that? Unfortunately, that I get tangled in all the time.
How do you do that? I have no idea how you get it so tangled. Yeah, I'm just sticking this back down here. You got it tied up around.
Sin, thank you so much. Oh, I love you,
you're
Sin.
beautiful. No worries.
Yep, I know how it is, Sin. It is not easy. I wonder why this is not working for them. Let's see. Hopefully
Well, what we can do is we want to play one or two of their videos.
No, not yet. Hold on. I got some other stuff to do while we keep talking.
Okay. So the guys, we're trying to get the guys on from Ireland right now. We get Garrett and Fonzie. They're having a little bit of an issue being able to log on, but things like that happen, like we were saying before. So like I said, the upcoming events that we have coming up right now would be Leesburg, Oktoberfest. That's coming up, and also we have the chili cook-off. We have Roscoe's chili cook-off.
Roscoe's chili.
So
But let's talk a little bit about Oktoberfest at Cackleberry.
Yeah, at the Cackleberry Campground, it's all inclusive. The place goes, literally, if you want to go there, you need to call in now to be able to book yourself a spot because they do fill up quite quickly. You can go there. There's sewer. There's everything for your RV when you hook up. I mean, they come to you. There's plenty of food, live entertainment, drink girls, motorcycle events, biker games. You name it, you need to come by to Cackleberry because literally it's the place to play and stay. The bike wash girls will be there this year taking care of all your bike wash needs, serving shots, and just being beautiful.
Yeah.
With that, coming up,
it's beautiful.
Wet T-shirt contest. We have the Daisy Duke contest. And real soon when we get all the information, Heather's going to go ahead and post it up there because it's starting to go. We don't have the lineup for their music yet, right, honey?
No.
You don't quite have the lineup for their music yet, but what we're going to do is as soon as we have it, we're going to be able to get that out to you.
Yeah. So in the meantime, I'm going to show you a Marilyn Manson video that we're going to have from Sturgis. This is some Marilyn Manson. Let me fast forward it a little bit.
There you go.
And let me bring it on. What is this bar here? I don't know what that is. Let's put this on.
What are you doing on the way?
Keep me down. They tried their best to destroy me, but they only made me stronger. They tried to take me away from you, and they fucking failed!
All right, guys. Sorry to interrupt, but we have one of our guests with us. I see him in the green room. Garrett, if you're with us, give me a thumbs up and I'll bring you on. All right.
There we go. There he goes.
Let's go, Garrett. Hi,
Hey,
Garrett.
Well, what's the crack? Top of the morning to yous.
Oh, geez. It must be, what, 2 o'clock in the morning, 2:30?
Aye, we're going on near 3 o'clock, but sure, the drink's still flowing, so what the hell? It's 5 o'clock somewhere in the world.
I got coffee.
I know. I'm sorry for the long.
Keep up, Chip, girl.
Thanks for being here, man. Thanks for being on the show.
Yeah, man. Thank you for joining us. Sorry.
Oh, my pleasure. Thanks for having us.
I don't know what happened to Fonzie. I don't see him yet.
Yeah, we're having a lot of trouble trying to hook up.
Okay.
Not intimately now. You know, hook up on the internet. No, actually, that sounds even worse. So
tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, man. It's a pleasure to meet
I'm 5'9", terribly handsome. Me ma said I came from heaven, but me dad would deny that.
Oh my God, you're funny, man. I love it. So tell us where are you called? I mean, I know you're from Ireland, but where in Ireland? Oh, we got Fonzie.
We got Fonzie.
We got the sideways.
Wait, Fonzie, you gotta turn it the other way.
Turn the camera on.
There you go.
Hi, boys. You all right? Sorry. How you doing?
Okay.
Well, Fonzie.
Yes.
Hi, you guys.
Hello.
There we go.
All right, so you're 5'9". You're terribly handsome.
All right.
I also ride a Harley. If that makes any difference.
We like Harley.
Ride, man.
And how about you, Fonzie?
Yeah, tell us.
You all right? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. How you doing? Sorry for the late. We are crap at joining new technology or anything like that. So apologize.
It's okay.
It's okay. Now you learned.
That's definitely right. So tell us a little. Well, try that one.
There we go.
Nope,
Sorry.
Nope.
Hold on.
Now, are you breaking the internet there?
There we go.
There we go. I hit the wrong button.
See, on our end, I got buttons. I got screens wrapped around me, and I got buttons. If you just elbow something, everything goes
down.
It goes to hell in a handbasket.
Just like you hear that beep in the background. All Heather did was take her elbow and hit one of the external hard drives, and now it's beeping. And I can fix it by rebooting the thing, but if I reboot it, I lose everything on the computer, and I got to start all over again. The show gets right. So we couldn't do that.
That's a nightmare.
Yes, that is a nightmare. So tell us about where you ride and what's your passion for riding.
Yeah, how did you guys get started?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Gareth.
Jesus, I don't know. I blame my father.
Okay. So where's your favorite places to ride, or some of your favorite runs that you
Well, no, we're from County Down, Northern Ireland.
Mm-hmm.
And in County Down, we have the Mourne Mountains.
Mm-hmm.
Very famous song about the Mourne Mountains sweeping down to the sea. And but we have these roads round the Mournes. Now, it's a very small area compared to what you guys would be used to. It would maybe be a 60-mile route through the mountains. Now, personally, it's one of my favorites because we've got switchbacks and drops and crazy ass car drivers. It's always exciting.
So, how about you, Fonzie? Is that one of your favorite runs too, or no?
Well, I'll start from the beginning. Where Gareth didn't start. So we both of us have been riding for a long time, and we met whenever we all involved in rat bikes. I don't see much stuff about rat bikes, and there's probably loads of them in the States, but we had a big group around Northern Ireland. They were called the Northern Ireland Rats. It was funny that one editor from a magazine wrote once, we were blamed for the scars of matte black paint in UK, in Scotland, because we're constantly emptying the shops out of it. But that's how we met. That's how me and Gareth met. And then through there, I think I presume it was the passion. And I think the closest thing and I think it's the same feeling Gareth has. The closest thing to freedom for us is building choppers and riding choppers. So that's how we started, and that's how we then got together and done all the trips we done for all these years. I think is the closest thing. I don't know if you think that, Gareth. I think that's.
Oh yeah, I mean, when you've built your own bike from scratch, and you're off on a run with your mates, just heading for anywhere to camp, and you sit and have a few beers around the campfire, and you talk about the ride, and you talk about the bikes. And you're always talking about the next wee thing you'll do on the bike, or something you just needs a wee tweak. It's a homemade choppers are a job that's never finished.
Yeah.
And riding them there's no buzz like it. And when you've got like-minded people like Fonzie and our colleague Chris Angus, who put so much into building their bikes, just to go out and ride. No bollocks, no bullshit, just ride.
Yeah. And, that's what you guys really, from what I gather from looking at your videos, which we'll get into in a little bit, and the pictures, like the picture I just showed you, that picture right there, that's a statement of freedom.
Oh, yeah.
And
like that.
You two, you said you don't like to make arrangements. You just get on your bike and go.
Yeah, it's usually just we don't book anywhere to stay. Like we went to Scotland, and the only thing we booked was the ferry because we can't swim. So that was the only thing, So that was the only thing, and we got to the other side. We arrived at Scotland, and from there we just ride. We only stop when we're hungry, or maybe ever we smoke, and then stop for the night. When I promise that anytime it started to get darker, we just find a place to stay and get up the next morning, put the tents back up again on the bikes and get on. You know what I mean? And that's the life. And that's, to me, is the closest things to freedom. That's what makes it fun. It's brilliant, you know what I mean? And I hope to be able to do it. Me and Gareth and the rest of the gang, we can do it for, I don't know, until about 70, 80, if we get there. If our backs are not completely broke riding hardtails,
Oh, yeah.
I saw that. Your choppers are all hardtails or springers or something like that. I mean, when you're doing those long distance rides and those bikes, man,
your ass has got to hurt.
That's some butt pain.
Well, you're going to find this funny. Me and Gareth just recently tried to attempt, is it saddle sore?
Yes.
Sore, yeah. We tried to do 1,000 miles recently. Now, I would say we were still 10 hours until we came across a wee issue. One of the bikes broke down. And at that point, I think none of us, I could do it on their own. You know what I mean? I think we do it as a team. And I think that's how it's always been. And it would make no sense to do it, separate. So we're going to attempt it again. But we reach as far as over 600 miles. And I can tell you, I arrived home and I couldn't hear.
Yeah.
I was sore, you know what I mean? But yeah, it can be done. It can be done in choppers, you know what I mean? Some guys did it and it can be done.
Here in the US, we call that an iron eagle. Or an iron butt.
Iron butt.
Yeah, iron butt is 1,000. Yeah. Iron eagle, that's 1,524 hours.
Jesus.
That's nuts. Like we have a friend of ours, Chantel Williams, that did 48 states in 23 days.
By herself.
Wow.
Fuck, she must have a wild on hobby home life.
Hey, I know her husband too, and he lets her go ahead and do this. She has 10 kids.
Wow.
10 kids.
10 kids. They're all grown up. And in 48 states. That is crazy.
They have
it's
a
like 4,000 or 5,000 miles.
But look at this. I was looking at your picture. Tell us a little bit about some of these pictures that we got.
Yeah.
That's just outside the workshop. We've built a few chops out of there. And I think attention should be drawn to the crusty old camper van in the back. Camper vans never die. They just become motorbike parts storage departments.
Yeah, that's right there. Yes, that's
Church of Choppers.
Yeah, yeah.
That's it.
Choppers, yeah, that's how we call it, and gets us all together, you know what I mean? Talking crap, you know what I mean, anytime, but gets us all together and plan what I'm about to. I'm in my shed, by the way. Gareth is in the west coast of Ireland.
I'm sitting in my camper van on the west coast of Ireland.
I'm in Belfast.
We have one too. I love taking the motorcycles and putting them on the back of the trailer and just going to other events, because sometimes, like when we go to Sturgis, that's a 2,000-mile drive. So if you're going to ride 2,000 miles, the problem is that you really get rode out by the time you get there. And then you want to go do the runs, and you're so damn tired by the time you get there, you just want to curl up in a ball. You know what I'm saying? After 2,000 miles, heck, even in the bus that we take, that takes 4 days and 3 nights.
We're exhausted.
I know.
Yeah.
Understand.
I'm getting hustled here. I'll have to introduce Creep the camper van cat.
Oh, it's a cute cat.
Yeah, it is.
That picture you have on the screen, that's funny. That's the night. That's my son. That's my son. And we were at the premiere of Bike Riders. I watched the film just with Tom Hardy.
Yeah.
And we're at it was funny. My son, I took him quite a lot of rides, and he's been riding since he was a wee one. And he came out of the film, and this is one thing we see a lot. I go to a few rallies around Ireland. There's rallies at a lot of clubs around Ireland and UK. But you don't see many young people.
Yeah.
I'm starting to notice that. So he went up to see the film, and when he came out, the first thing he said to me, "Can I kick the bike?" And I said, "Well, good luck."
What was that? Was that 73? What was that? Was that 72 or 73?
79. No, that's the 79. The first 1340s.
Okay.
That's the first 1340 Fat Bob. That's the one. That's the one. It's getting teared apart for hardtail for another chop.
Really? I love that. I almost bought a 73 that was real similar to that. And I'll tell you right now, that was just an awesome bike. The only problem was it was this one, the suspension had like no travel on the tire because he burnt that bike down to the ground as much as he could. And then the seat was like resting on part of the frame. And when you rode it, the vibration from the bike was so much that your thighs felt like they were on fire from the vibration.
Yeah.
They do. They fall apart all the time. I can tell you now. Shovels is a labor of love.
Yes, they are.
How do you all handle riding? Like, how much do you ride a day? What do you think?
Yeah.
Average? Do you just get on and go until you're tired? You said.
Yeah. Usually that we can go up. I remember doing 300, Gareth, probably around 300 miles over or more. Depends.
Wow.
And that's on a rigid.
My ass hurts.
Just thinking about doing that much miles on a rigid is just. Ooh. I'm just thinking about it right now.
I find booze helps.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. It numbs you around a lot. Now that's an awesome picture.
Yeah, that's a 78. That's a 78 engine on a Santee frame.
Mm-hmm.
Those bikes. The thing is, hardtails, you make it work for you. That's what I found. You find out the different things you can do to a bike.
Mm-hmm.
That can make it easier. Springer easier. A good back tire. One of those like Firestone or Shinko or anything like that.
Yeah.
And then a good Springer seat makes it much easier. And this is by experience, you know what I mean? And that's what to me would do. We change the bikes according to our style of traveling.
Yes.
Yeah. You learn by mistake.
I'm looking at that. Is that a CBR 750 motor in that?
No, that's a Z1000.
Oh, okay.
KZ 1000, yeah.
Yeah, because I was looking at the 4 pipes coming out of it.
I'm corrected. Yeah, that's the bike I took with Gareth around Ireland. When we did the whole, more or less, the whole coast. Back in 2020, wasn't that, Gareth? 2020.
2020, yep.
20, yeah, just around COVID. It was great. Now we kept ourselves away from everything.
The sights you guys have to see are incredible. The memories you have are memories for a lifetime.
Now, what's your riding season there, too?
What do you say?
What's your riding season? Because in Ireland it gets cold there. You're like at the same latitude as Maine up here.
Well,
Yeah.
Riding is like 4 or 5 months max.
Well, because it's cold here, we just ride all year round.
yeah.
But because if we're waiting for good weather
Oh, geez.
here, it doesn't happen. You would never take your bike out.
I know.
I mean, I was running a GSX hardtail for a few of our journeys, and every time it rained, it would start bogging down and get all humpy.
Okay.
And if you stopped, you wouldn't be getting started again. You just have just have to keep on going.
Oh man.
There's a funny story. There was when we were doing our Around Ireland trip in 2020. We were coming up through County Clare, and the rain was biblical. It was coming straight down and bouncing back up. It was ridiculous. All the bikes were in bad need of a serious dose of WD-40. So we stopped at this petrol station. It was like a vision, this wee jippy petrol station. And this Doyle duffer came shuffling out of his shack, and he says, "Can we get a tin of WD-40?" And he says, "We've no WD-40, son." So I says, "Fuck, can we get some petrol?" He says, "We've no petrol, son." And he says, yeah, if you go 10 miles up the road, you'll get some." We're looking at each other thinking, our bikes aren't going to make another 10 fucking miles.
So why was he out? Did he just not want to give you gas, or is this guy just out of everything?
Just being a prick.
No, have you ever seen the film The Hills Have Eyes?
Yeah.
Yeah, this was the petrol station from that.
I would have got out of there too. I would have said 10 miles, that's fine. See you. Bye.
Yeah. I think they only had petrol pumps out the front of the petrol station to lure young camper vans full of hippie girls in so they could be entertained. Or maybe I've just got too good an imagination.
That's funny as hell. Hey, who took these pictures? Because they're really good.
This picture is at there's a show. It's a chopper show in England. It's actually in Wales. Called the Hookup, and it's probably the best chopper show I would say in the UK. I would consider it probably the best chopper show. It gathers all the chopper guys, the community all together. And this picture was taken by a photographer called Del Hickey. Okay. And he does photography for a lot of magazines. He does Easy Riders. He would do I think it's Ride. He done Ride. He done Performance Machine. I think it's quite a few magazines, but that was us going out for the ride out at that show. And this one's we took it. The rest is all we took it ourselves. This was around Ireland that was in Wicklow, just near Dublin.
It was, yeah.
We had just camped on that wood behind it. That's where we for the night, listening to music from Garrett's wind up radio.
The emergency ones, you gotta spin it around to get the battery charged.
The solar powered
the very one.
Yeah.
The solar powered one.
When the battery goes dead, the only way you can listen to the radio is if you keep spinning the damn thing.
I have a flashlight that does that.
Yes, you do.
I have one of those flashlights.
You have to do this when you're walking outside to get to work.
That's it.
Yeah, so I have to go out to the country and do these things because of a court order about making those gestures among people.
Now, I love this picture because I've traveled with a shit ton of stuff on the back of my Sissy Bar too, and I can feel the front end of the bike bouncing like this because all the weight back.
This one, Gareth actually off the picture. Gary's cooking his dinner. He does the great. You ever heard of haggis?
Yes.
Scottish. So Gareth will do us a great haggis with pasta, bread. It's brilliant. So when I took this picture, this was at a campsite. This was west, isn't it? West of Scotland. Islands?
Yeah, it was indeed, man.
West, and that's where we camped for that night. We got bitten. Jesus Christ, we got bitten by all the midges. work around the trees, you know.
Fuck, getting alive.
Oh,
I know that's what I was, you know. That was last year, this year, back in May when we were going around the Highlands. Brilliant trip, beautiful.
Mountains are beautiful.
Yeah.
Not recommended for hardtails, you know, because most of the people think we're mad. We're passing all these adventure bikes, BMWs, and all of that. You know, they're just looking at us like, what is going on here?
Yeah, I'd be diehard to do that because I know. Because I know, because I got two bikes. I got a 2010 Harley CVO Softail, and I got 16s on twos. So rather got thunder headers on like that other bike. You had the chrome thunder headers on it. I love the sound. And then my other bike, I got a Go Fast. I got a Ducati Diavel 1260S, all track set in two.
All right, excellent.
Oh yeah, and that bike's the beast. I got 180 horsepower. Way I got a tune.
Oh, jeez, sure, your own thing would make your horse twitch like a rabbit's nose.
Yeah, it's a hard. Oh my god, I can't even. I'm laughing.
I know they're so funny. You guys have a great sense of humor.
I was gonna say it's hard to keep the bike.
Look, being Irish, we have to. Have you seen our neighbours?
I know. Hey, you guys ever make it down to the Isle of Man for the TT or no?
Not for a long time. No, it's our family raced in the TT.
Wow.
And we used to go over as kids, but I've just never found quite the position to head back over because we wing things. As Fonzie said, we don't make plans. Okay. We just kind of pick a general direction.
Okay.
As yet, the general direction hasn't been the Isle of Man.
Okay.
But here, listen.
Anyway,
we've got long lives in front of us, and the Isle of Man ain't going nowhere.
What about coming over here to Sturgis?
Yeah, it looks like
Dakota. Well, no, I got arrested at a few anti-George Bush protests, so they mightn't let me into the country.
I think they will. I think they will.
Well, you guys vouch for me.
Yes, we will.
Because I can't get a green card, but the name says Hernando Fernandez on it.
Don't tell me you want to marry me.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Hernando Fernandez. And then you start talking.
See, I didn't know this was a dating show. Fuck it. I would have fucking cleaned myself up a bit.
Oh my god,
you guys are great.
Yeah, you guys are great. Now I'm telling you, I just give you a lot of credit for riding those bikes. Because a lot of times those bikes over here are rats. That's what they'll categorize.
Yeah.
And I know guys that will strictly just ride them just because they're the coolest thing around, and you don't have to polish them.
Yeah, there you go.
Because I know guys that make rats that they'll cut a hole in the side of a gas tank to put a soda bottle in because they don't have a cup holder. You know.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just you know, it's a fun ride to be able to do it. You just have to deal with the rigid frame, but that's whole part of the experience. You know what I'm saying?
All right, you guys ready to watch one of your videos?
Damn straight.
All right, let's rock and watch.
Carrying the weight of the world uphill. Keep on running so you don't stand still. Ice cream melting on a red dirt racetrack. Walking through the halls with a bullet.
Yes, that takes me right back there one time.
You ain't old enough to buy your own cold beer. Y'all ain't the ones that make the rules around here. Eat your peas and say your prayers. Hush your mouth and brush your hair. Who do you think you are, kid? Bare feet on a target. Crashing daddy's car, kid. Grow up fast like your mama did. Teenage baby had a baby. All them dreams turn into
never a nice suffering repose.
Forever young ain't young forever. Ain't that the truth about the truth? But a world of hurt on you. A broomstick poking, the bike spokes, the joke's on you. Who are you trying to kill?
You know, that reminded me of the Colorado Rockies when I was up in there.
Right.
It reminded me a lot of the Rockies. Because last time, like the year before last, we went to Sturgis. We did a side trip through I-70, which I-70 goes right through the Colorado Rockies. You're at 11,500 feet on that road. And then you can take other roads to go to 14 and get the snow.
Yeah.
Because at 14 is going to start snowing out.
Scotland's beautiful, and even Ireland, where Gareth is at the minute, down the west coast, it's about how many miles? About 1,000 miles, I would say, from the bottom to the top, Gareth.
Of Ireland.
Yeah.
From Cork, I would say Cork to Donegal.
It's about 400 miles.
Huh?
Wow.
Yeah.
Ireland's a wee tiny Ireland.
Yeah.
Well, when we were doing our Iron Butt 1,000 miles, we were actually having to ride up and down Ireland 3 times just to get the 1,000 miles.
I definitely get it. I grew up in Long Island, New York, and from one fork to the other, going from one end to the other, is only 110 miles.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
I do that like 9 times.
Yeah. No, it is Ireland. I can tell you, if you ever have a chance. You ever been to Ireland? No,
I haven't. No, I've been to England, but I've never been to Ireland.
Well, you have to come. You'll see. It's, first of all, you probably can't hear it, but it's raining outside at the minute as usual. You know what I mean? That's for us.
Oh, that situation normal over here.
Yeah.
That's why what makes all the girls so pretty in Ireland, because they're always wet.
That was a good one.
That's a good one.
Yeah, but it rains a lot, and that's why it's so green. That's why it's so beautiful. And I can tell you, look, it's a small country. You know what I mean? It's a country is what 7 million people, 7-8 million people, the most. But
no, there's about 2.5 million in the south of Ireland, the unoccupied part, and there's 1.5 million in Belfast.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, Belfast and Dublin are the 2 largest cities, right?
Yeah, that's right.
We're just saying at the beginning, you're talking about the Isle of Man. Ireland and Northern Ireland, and obviously Isle of Man is the other part of it, of the road racing. You probably, and if you ever heard of the Dunlops, Joey Dunlop, or
the Dunlop tires.
No, Joey Dunlop's the racer.
Oh, the racer. Oh,
it's like Mark Marquez.
Yeah.
Guys.
So Ireland will be probably the biggest hub for road racing, and probably where it's permitted. You know what I mean? That's why, probably, because nowhere else is permitted apart from here. I think I'm right, Gareth, is what I'm saying here.
There's Eastern European countries still have a lot of road racing.
Yeah.
But road racing now is considered mental, even for bikers.
Oh, yeah. I've watched those races tons and tons of times. And when they go and missing the cobblestones by like this much with their helmets, because they're doing 180 around swooping turns. I mean, like why I told that Ducati put the canards on the front of the motorcycle on the big bikes is for, like, I think they call it the mountain, that one part on the Isle of Man that the bikes always do the jump. So many runs. It's just a little dip, but these guys go airborne on it because they're hitting top speeds. That it keeps the front end on the ground because too many people are killing themselves launching over like a bump in the road.
Yeah. But then sure you'd look well down in hospital down and often.
You ready for another video?
Damn straight, girl.
All right.
I'm a showman in San Antonio, the middle of a rodeo. And Daddy's hand that you used to hold when you walked back to the car. I'm the sound of the county fair, Ferris wheel kisses high up in the air. A sip of brandy when your soul is bare and you need to share your heart. I'm the words that'll hit you, that'll get you where you're going, so you never go there alone. I'm the melody glued to the memory when it comes on. I'm the part of you that you listen to riding in the radio all night long. I'm a song. Whoa, whoa, I'm a song. Whoa, whoa, I was there the day you learned to drive, the first time that you got high. I even helped you realize that she wasn't right for you.
All right, like I said, you guys see some of the most beautiful nature. You see God's country.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's just gorgeous. We're going to show another video because it's getting a little bit past our time, but we want to show the videos and talk to you a little more.
Okay, brilliant.
Yeah, I love the. Yeah.
Now I love that bike.
Yeah. That's a groovy looking yoke.
Yeah, those fishtails, man, probably make that bike sound awesome.
Yeah, that's the spot. It took about 5 years to get to that.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Now over there, is it hard to get parts for Harleys?
Not really, to be honest.
Okay.
There's like I said earlier on, like I was talking about the hookup, the show.
Yep.
I most likely I get the parts in Garpa the same, and it's usually around France, guys in England, guys everywhere, and there's a lot of suppliers here. Believe it or not. There's a place called Hawk Parts, and they have mostly everything. Now, when we start going back in the years, if we start to want parts for panhead, press for anything like that, it's a bit complicated. But I'm sure that's the same in the States, isn't it?
Especially parts that are decent, that's not getting pulled out of a junkyard that you got to fabricate and remodel to get them back on the bike.
Yeah, but they do some fabricating, don't you? You guys work on your bikes.
Well, no, I generally like working with scrap because just with my general background, I never had money to buy bikes or buy parts, but thankfully my father taught me a lot of metalwork skills.
Yeah,
and I love finding bits of scrap metal, but anywhere by the side of the road, anywhere. My wife fucking hates me because if I see a bit of scrap metal, I say, "Oh, here, I could use that." When I was building my wife's wee shop, we were looking at this old ruined cottage, and it's a cottage I knew as a child. And as we were going through the overgrown garden, there's this old gate lying on the ground. And as soon as I saw the gate, I thought, "Oh fuck, there's a sissy bar for her bike." And so I really like just getting stuff and repurposing it.
I can imagine you have a shit ton of stuff.
Oh yeah. Oh Jesus, my wife hates me.
All right, the next video I'm going to show you guys can narrate because it doesn't have sound on it.
That's fine.
So let me go ahead.
Now, is this the port we did?
Not sure what this one is. Let's see. There we go.
Oh yeah, that's Wicklow, our chopper.
Oh
run.
yes, that's one of the Wicklow runs.
Yeah, we do it every year. We go to the mountains, stay for the night, and then go to a show the next day. And that's on the way to Dublin. Okay. That's Dublin, and then that's Garrett's cooking again. That's haggis.
Yep.
Wow.
And that was a miserable night, but we still make a fire. We still made a fire up in the mountains.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. Enjoy it, and we make the best out of it, no matter what the situation is, And
as you should.
Yeah.
Well,
life's too short for waiting for the sunny day. Just have to get out and ride.
Colorado's adventure before dementia.
That's
damn straight, man.
Yep.
So that's at a show we go every year, organized by a club called the Druids, quite an old club in Ireland. And they do it every year, so they usually give us an heads up when the show's gonna happen. So then we know when to organize our run, and usually go up on a Saturday, stay in the mountains on a Saturday, on a Sunday we head up the show. So that is last year.
Yeah,
that is cool.
That is really neat. Wow, you guys, you're really two very interesting chaps. Chaps. You really are, and I'm really envious of your beautiful riding, because you get to, like I said, just to go and get up and go and do what you want to do. Enjoy it, because you only, like you said, live once.
Yeah.
And you might as well enjoy it to the fullest extreme.
That's
Ride hard.
Ride hard. That's right.
Yep. Life's a gift from the good Lord himself.
Yes.
You got to use it.
Exactly.
And take advantage of it.
And you got to go see what's out in the world. Why live in a little box?
You don't want to live in a box. You want to get out and explore.
Yeah. Well, I've always thought, you can't have an opinion on what's happening in the world if you refuse to go and see it.
That's true.
That's true.
That is true. You got to be able to get out there and experience it. So at least you have those. The story.
Because, you can't believe the media, and you can't believe anything that's told you over the internet. In this day and age, the only thing you can believe is what you go out and experience for yourself.
Yeah.
And now there's times Fonzie and me, there was, funny enough, in the Scotland run, there was just out of nowhere, there's this fella tried to start a fight with us.
Yeah.
And no, it was just because his wife was a fat, ugly bitch, and he clearly had a very unhappy home life. But the thing is, you hear about people getting on like that.
Yeah.
But unless you experience it, you can't, it's one of those things, you can't stay at home and say you know how the world works.
Yeah.
Yeah. And one of the experiencing the world on a motorbike, it's one of the most unique experiences that anyone can have. There's nothing will give you the feeling of freedom and brotherhood that riding with your friends, because you're so reliant on each other. Now, when we head off, we bring minimal tools, camping kit, and something to cook on.
Yeah.
And when we head off, we've no backup, we've no vans following us, if shit hits the fan, we have to fix it by the side of the road.
Yeah.
And I think that's, it really draws people like Fonzie and myself to choppers, because when you've built it yourself and you know every part of it, you know that if something happens in the arsehole of nowhere, it's just a matter of just making a roll up, thinking, fuck it, and dealing with it.
That's right.
Exactly. And not to mention, you also learn to be very dependent on trusting each other.
Yeah. That's what he said, brotherhood.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, I actually get carer's allowance for Fonzie because he's that incompetent.
Got to write everything down for him and spell it out.
Yeah, you'd have to. No, I say what Gareth says. You know what I mean. I think it's the closest thing to freedom. That's what I feel, and that's the reason I do it, and I want to keep doing it. And I hope my do it. Maybe not. And that's what we're talking about generations. I feel things are changing. But I hope that my kids at least don't just sell my bikes, whenever I die.
Yeah, man.
Your kids won't get a chance. I'll have them sold before your wife sells them.
At least I ride, so I'm not going to sell John's.
No.
You're lucky, John. You're lucky.
I am lucky. No, she rides. So she has a Can-Am. She rides a Can-Am F3 right next to me.
Lovely.
What? You've just become a Can-Am more attractive?
That's funny.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, my God. You guys, I've enjoyed this evening very much. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Sure, the crack's 90.
Yes, I'm glad you guys were able to get
I'm
on.
sorry you had to stay up.
No problem. Not a problem. Look, thank you very much for having us. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's been great to meet you.
Thank you very much. I mean,
And-
if you're ever out in this area, ever get this way, they allow you to get that passport over there, Garrett. Come over here.
Yeah.
Yep, if they take you off the milk carton, let me know.
We'll let you know. Don't worry. And here, if you ever find yourselves in Ireland, we'll make you as well at home.
All right, my brothers.
My brother, thank you so much.
Thank you. And you guys, if people want to find you or see your channel or see you on Instagram or get in touch with you, why don't you let everybody know how to find you if you want to? I don't know.
Right. Well, before we answer that, can anyone listening declare if they're police before we tell them how we be found? Because we don't want to get roped into some entrapment thing, you know.
No, it's all the way over here.
Yeah.
And no, we're happy enough. Look, we have obviously anyone can find us on Hardtails and Roadtails on Instagram. But to be honest, I'll be completely honest, we don't do it for the Instagram, you know what I mean? We do it because we enjoyed it. You know?
Well, I remember when I tried to get you to come on the show, it wasn't that easy. You didn't want to at first.
Yeah, but you guys had fun.
But
I know, but he didn't have his hair dyed when you asked him the first time.
Neither did I. I hope you like red.
Are you a natural blonde?
Redhead.
Red.
Oh, Jesus, wept. Hold on, can I opt out of this dating thing?
Oh, man, I love my redheads.
Yes. You guys, it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much for coming on.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that we've made 2 new friends.
Yes.
May the good Lord keep his hand on you. Really good to meet you.
And the same to you, both of you. Fonzie, Garrett, good luck. Godspeed.
Keep it shiny side up and
Rubber side down. And remember, adventure before dementia.
That's right.
Darn tootin'. Right on, pilgrims.
See you, brothers.
Right on.
Right out.
There we go. Oh my God.
What
What
fun that we had.
fun that was. Those guys were great.
They were great.
And I'm sorry we ran late, but you know what? Who
When
cares?
you're having a good time, just let it go.
Exactly. You just let it go. You know, that's what life's about.
Yes.
You go with the flow.
You go with the flow. I mean, seriously. And if the flow is flowing well, keep with the flow.
Keep it the flow. That's right, guys. So we hope you enjoyed this evening. We sure did. We made 2 new friends, as you all did. So have a nice evening, everybody. Remember, keep it shiny side up.
Rubber side down.
We love you all.
Deuces.
Deuces.